is tonight's location. This clock has been in use since ancient times.
Wow, the way that the ticking was in time with the music was incredible there. I never noticed.
From this point on, your skills will be tested by various puzzles. Bomb blocks are lit when you walk over them and will damage nearby blocks.
No. God damn it, I hate this so much.
Where am I this time? There's still more?
Alright, so bomb blocks will heavily damage all of the blocks around them, turning them into cracked ones, and eventually they're going to start reintroducing ice to the mix as well, and that's where things start getting a little weird, but actually, those look really bad, so I'm going to make sure that we're doing good for cash, so we aren't nearly as pressed for it like we were in the last area. So let's be a little bit careful. And just go and continue on up here. And overall, bombs aren't too bad, but I'm just gonna avoid them as much as I can because they end up altering the stage way too much to do it reliably. And so I'm just going to avoid them if I can. If not, then it's no big deal. But if we could get an item, that would be good. So this is what's gonna happen. If we know we're going to leave an area for good and it's not going to destroy too much of the foundation, I might just go ahead and run up on the bomb, but most of the time it's not exactly worth it. So alright, so Raz Kid and Brandon P. Alright, and the virtual puppy. Cute. Okay, what I think, yeah, so there's ice. Oh, I hope I didn't just screw myself. Oh no, oh no, he activates it. Oh, this is dumb. Stop it. Okay, we're safe. And there's a Bible there. Ooh, was that a bad idea? That might have been the worst idea. Oh no, now I can't get up. Although I can, I can, if I'm not dumb. Okay. Actually, let's try this. I think I just screwed myself again. Because I want to bring that over there. So I am fucking this up real bad for me. Oh, duh. Okay, easy. I keep forgetting you can go along the back, which is such a weird thing to forget to do. Because I almost would never do it in Classic Catherine, mostly because the camera didn't swivel around and your controls would be reversed. So unless it was the absolute last thing I could do, I just don't naturally react to doing it. Ooh, this is dumb. Well, we do have the two-step, so let's make ourselves a little bit happier by, shit, let's try this. There we go. All right, we're fine. An old tornado technique, and that guy being a dick. All right. So it's at this point where the stages are gonna get substantially longer, and we have 3 floors to contend with, so just brace yourself. We're gonna have some gameplay for a while, for once. And, yeah, as much as I would like the Bible, I'm gonna hope this guy does something dumb, like run down there. Okay, so we probably want that money, although we won't be able to reach it, although we can. Oh my god, you asshole. Now I'm stuck over here. Shit, okay. Let's do this, try this, and actually we can reach that, but I'm not going to bother because I am going to screw myself. Come on, baby. Actually, I don't know that I need to get to the other side. Okay. We're fine. We're good. Okay, sorry, concentration mode. This game is hard sometimes, especially when you're commentating. Okay. We're not gonna make that. All right. It's okay. That's why we got the jumps, man. Let's do this. Thank you. That double tap is annoying. And I think it's the game. Okay, this should work. No? Yeah. All right, easy.
I made it! Here I go!
Nice. That was an okay run, I think. Obviously not my best, and there's probably better ways to complete that faster, but you know what? I'm proud, and we did it, so I'll take it.
Your dexterity is impressive. And entertaining.
Is it? I had to undo like 15 times. That's embarrassing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the first landing of the clock tower. And we're gonna constantly be hearing that bell, man.
I have another reason to live now. I want to see that piano player again. I have to keep climbing.
You know she can hear you, and she's right there.
What questions we're being asked in the confession were supposed to judge our lives, right?
That's what I've been told. Those questions sure are strange.
I feel like I should be picking the right answer, not what I'm honestly feeling. How have you been answering?
Well, if you want to get a good result, obviously, answer honest.
I feel like you know if I was lying, so I'm just going with how I really feel.
What? Seriously? He asked me if men who want to cheat on their spouses are pathetic or praiseworthy. And since I think that men who bind themselves to one woman forever are boring and have no lives, I thought praiseworthy would be the right answer.
Okay.
I wish they were questions with definite answers, like, when's your birthday?
So it's kind of interesting because I always thought that voice was female. I don't know, man.
Now that I'm used to it, I don't really care that everyone looks like a sheep. It's what's inside that counts, yeah?
Sure.
We've lost a lot of sheep, but I'm not gonna give up. I've gotta keep going. For those who didn't make it.
For the Empire, we shall reign supreme. Welcome back to Catherine Full Body. He thinks it's hilarious.
Made it. What, did you think I'd die here?
No, that's not what I...
What would you say to a friend if you found out that he was a billionaire?
Actually, this is a tough question, and I don't know. But personally, out of the two,
I'd be a little disappointed he didn't tell me, as if he didn't trust me. And I guess I just say I'm a little jealous.
And? Would you ask him for money?
He's a friend, right? Even I wouldn't do that.
That's what everyone says at first. Then they reveal their true colors. I'm an oil baron, you see. I was born into wealth. I have over 1,000 servants and at least 100 cooks, like Mr. Scarf.
For real?
Money corrupts the heart. It's sad, but it's true. There was a man who asked me for money once. He's dead now. He used the money to buy a fancy car and was killed by a mugger. Now go. I want to deter you from asking me for money if possible.
man, could you imagine?
I'm sorry to say this, but please, stop speaking with me.
All right, my man, whatever you say. You're the one with the money. But hey, our friends are still here. What's up? How's it going?
Glad you're safe. We're almost halfway there. I feel like we can make it if we keep sticking together and talk things through.
Oh yeah, that's one way to proceed.
I see you're safe. Let's talk about our techniques. We've all got to keep climbing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's work together and get out alive.
This technique just hit me.
Allow me to explain timber. If you want to drop an entire wall, leave a supporting block and push out all the rest. Then push the supporting block and the wall will all fall down in one piece.
Don't you think it's useful? Oh, I just had an idea. What do you think of this?
Allow me to explain controlled explosion. Bomb blocks are hazards that turn blocks around them into cracked blocks. Heavy blocks and immovable blocks can't be destroyed, so you can rely on them in areas that have bombs.
That's just inspired. What a great idea.
Oh man, I wish I'd thought of that.
Not bad.
Except it's not entirely viable. You guys are crazy. Anyways,
Learning techniques, climbing like there's no tomorrow. Is there really any meaning to life?
Did you know this? Male bees effectively eviscerate themselves when mating with a queen bee. Male praying mantises approach females knowing that they'll be eaten.
Are you trying to say that men only exist just to have sex? That's stupid. Brainy talk.
From a human's point of view, it might be pathetic, but the animal kingdom has its own way of seeing things.
Huh?
He's trying to say that what you live for is all up to you. Smart guys have their own ways to cheer you up.
Okay, well, that was an informational sort of conversation, I guess. We've got these guys to talk to as well. How's it going?
That voice! It was my wife! You traitor! I'll kill you! That's what she said! I cheated on her, so she cursed me!
Seriously?
Yeah, sounds like a rough life.
Me too. I mean, she asked me first. I can't believe this is happening to me.
I can. We've been living it for almost a week now, so great. What's up?
I climb and climb, but I keep seeing Anna's face, constantly hurting the one person that I love. Why am I alive? Why was I even born?
Hey, are you alright?
True freedom. It's the only chance I have left.
That's depressing.
True freedom. It's the only chance I have left.
And, you know, it's what we're aiming for, so thank God for that. But with that having been said and done, how's it going, Rin? Long time no see.
I made it because of you. Thank you.
Promise me that you'll make it to the next level too.
You're pretty popular now, huh?
I'm finally able to play the way I want to play. I think it's because you accepted me for who I am, Vincent.
Really?
I'm glad I'm regaining my memories, but I'm also scared.
Scared of what?
What if I get my memories back and I discover something about myself I didn't know existed?
Don't worry, Ren. You are you, no matter what, right?
Your words always give me courage, Vincent.
Well, that is fantastic to know and to love, but as always, before we head into the booth, it's time to take a save on the desk. Man, I'm sorry these talkie sections take so long, but I still feel like we need to speak to everyone to get the best possible outcomes for, you know, all of the patrons of the Stray Sheep, but let's talk.
Ma'am, you in there, buddy?
We can talk once you sit down.
Oh, thank you for being so kind, Holly Hunter. I appreciate it.
This is the clock tower, the 6th floor. You're really good. You've been going at a pace of 1 floor per night so far. It's hard to believe you're the same indecisive man who bumbles his way through the real world.
Come on, hurry up and ask your question. I want to get this over with tonight.
This is the 8th question. Do you always think of dirty jokes?
Oh man, I have a feeling a lot of people will say they can't help it, and that seems like the clear chaos choice. But I wouldn't say that I'm always like spouting dirty jokes and I can't help it necessarily. I just feel like it's kind of obvious. So there we go. So close.
So you choose that one. I see. Humans are quite fascinating. The deeper their bonds grow, the more suspicious they become of each other.
Shut up. I have enough to worry about back home.
No, you must continue to worry. Both here and in the real world. What's true, what's false, and what path shall you take?
Okay. Whatever you say there. Whew. Okay, well that concludes our first landing of the clock tower, which means that coming to think of dirty jokes is very, very equal, at least for their first times. However, ooh, what? Men don't always think of dirty jokes? Like literally only a third of the men can't help. Interesting. People are majoritively on the X-nay, on the crude joke nay. Interesting. All right, cool, I guess. Time for the 2nd floor.
There are 2 types of bomb blocks with different blast radii. How brightly they glow will help you figure out which is which.
It's pretty obvious, but I hate the new bombs.
Not gonna die.
Commencing Area 2. Are you ready?